technical difficulties, we bring you into the game now as the Warriors have just scored a touchdown. Jason Rucker has run it in to give the Warriors a 6-0 lead here with 9 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that was some great blocking, as we see here by the Wheaton Academy offense, to let Jason have a free run for a touchdown.
And here's the kick by Lars Castle, and it is good. So the Warriors will take the 7-0 early lead here in the first quarter. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties at the beginning of the broadcast. I am Noah Husted.
And I'm RJ Carter.
This broadcast is brought to you by WA TV. It is between the 4-3 Wheaton Academy Warriors and the 5-2 Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. So, the Warriors now get ready to go on to defense after this kickoff. What do you think they'll be running mostly on defense today?
I would say more defensive linemen and linebackers up front. I personally talked to one of the safeties, Trevor Donna, and he said their game plan today was to try to get a lot of pressure on the quarterback. So, hope to see some sacks today and maybe a couple fumbles.
Turnovers will be key for the Warriors here. This is a good Riverside Brookfield team, very evenly matched with the Warriors. Be very important for the Warriors to get a win here to become playoff eligible after this game with a win. So, Lars Castle gets ready to line up for the kick. Kicks it from a few yards off towards the right hash. Deep kick to the 10-yard line, picked up, and he is running it back up to about the 30-yard line. Solid return there by Luke Gentile. Number 33, Luke Gentile. So, the Warriors are now on defense. Defense is led by linebacker Trevor Donna, corner Steve Garner. The Bulldogs come out in a trip set to the right side. Here's the snap. Drops back, looking right, and he is taken down by Chris Parras, the defensive end. Senior Chris Parras on the sack.
As we mentioned before this play, Wheaton had said they were going to try to get a bunch of pressure on the quarterback, and we just saw a great example there. As we see Christian Parras just blow by another offensive lineman and take him down for a sack.
Big play for the Warriors there. Taking down quarterback Matthew Torres for a 9-yard loss. Bulldogs come out once again in a trip set to the right side. Running back motions towards the left. Here's the snap. Maynard drops back, passes it to the running back, who is taken down for a 2-yard gain. So it will now be 3rd and 17. The pass to Luke Gentile for a 3-yard gain. Third and long here for the Bulldogs. What do you expect them to do here?
I would expect another pass play, and I wouldn't expect, too late. I was going to say no trips to the right, because it leaves a lot of open holes up front.
Here is the pass. Warriors get pressure. It's a completed pass, and he is still taken down, though. It'll be 4th and 5 now. That was about a 12-yard gain there. Nice tackle by Alex Ventimilla.
You see a short pass to number 5, Owen Murphy, and great block, but a first down safety tackle.
It appears there's a player down on the field. Looks to be in pain. I believe that is a Warrior down on the sideline. So last week, the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs played St. Francis, and they lost 59-13. St. Francis is a very good team. The Warriors also lost to the Spartans this year. Meanwhile, the Wheaton Academy Warriors played Aurora Central Catholic and had a 26-6 win.
Yeah, I would expect that positive momentum for Wheaton would carry over in this game, as we see
Christopher Karstens coming off the field.
going on a 4th and 6.
4th and 6. Looks like the Bulldogs are lined up to punt with Luke Gentile back deep. Jason Rucker back to return it for the Warriors. Oh, it appears to be a fake, and he is running.
Oh, he got it.
They cannot bring him down. He's brought down right around the first down marker, and he will get a first down. So that is a 7-yard gain on the fake punt run by Luke Gentile. He was able to get through the Warrior defense there. They were not able to bring him down.
I can't say anything negative about that one. That was just great perseverance and a great play call by the coach, because I'm willing to bet money that they expected them to punt on that play, and a great run by Luke Gentile.
So now, with the ball on the right hash, the Bulldogs will come out in a trips left formation. Running back also on the left. He is going in motion towards the right. That's Luke Gentile. Here is the snap, and Manny Torres drops back, passes it to Gentile, who is taken down for maybe a yard.
A very productive play right there. That was a great tackle by Stephen Garner, who I believe got to him first.
The 42-yard line.
See here, short throw, and Steve just goes right at his shoulder, slows him down, and then Shane Baumgarten is able to bring him in for the tackle.
So the Bulldogs come out in even set, and they motion to the left. Now trips on the left side, the snap, and it is a pass. It's a short pass that's caught, taken for about a 6-yard gain that pass to Matt Novak, the sophomore from Riverside Brookfield. So for Warriors here on defense, who do you think will be a key player for them tonight?
On Warriors defense, easily I think most captivating player on that defense, Trevor Donna. He is everywhere on the field and plays his role extremely well. Acts more as a free safety than a linebacker, I would say, on some plays, but a great all-around player and wants the right team.
Quarterback rolls out, looking to his right, and it is thrown incomplete. Pass intended for Danny Hillier, the senior out of Riverside Brookfield. So now it'll be 4th and 4, with about 5 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first quarter.
See here, Trevor Donna again, just being everyone on the field. You saw where the pass was going and deflected it.
Bulldogs come out of the huddle. Once again in a punt formation with Gentile in the backfield. Although last time they were in this formation, they faked it. Here's the snap. Gentile rolls, and he will kick it this time towards Jason Rucker, who will let it roll. Oh, and that hits off of Stephen Garner, but Rucker recovers the live ball. So, Christ is avoided. The Warriors will take over on the 10-yard line.
That was a very close call right there. You see here, hit his ankle, which means the punting team can now retrieve it. That was very lucky.
That would have put the Warriors in a very tough spot. Bulldogs on the Warrior 10-yard line, but instead the Warriors are on their own 10-yard line. Come out of the huddle with a trip set themselves to the right side. David Dorn back at quarterback. The snap, and it's a handoff to Stephen Gardner, who takes it to the right side, running it outside. He spins and is taken down. That is about a 2-yard gain there, so 2nd and 8 now. So Trevor Donna is a great player for the Warrior defense. Who's a key player for the Warrior offense today?
I would say David Dorn and Steve Garner. Actually, Dorn, Garner, and Alex Venemia. Alex Venemia is a great receiver, and Dorn is just a smart player. He's extremely good with the ball, makes short, accurate throws, and is a great player.
Short accurate throw to Jason Rucker on a screen pass. Rucker will take it for about a yard gain once again. No gain, actually, so it'll be 3rd and 8 now.
No gain on the play.
Chris Perez appears to be coming onto the field now. The tight end for the Warriors. He's a senior this year. Rucker will come off.
One thing I think was quite interesting is that we see Shane Baumgarten out here playing a little bit of receiver, as he's usually a quarterback.
The quarterback for the Warriors turned receiver and linebacker. Still get some quarterback reps. Warriors come out with Chris Perez, the tight end, on the right side. Dorn drops back towards the end zone. It's a screen pass to Perez, who was running it, and he's tough to take down, but they eventually do. And he will be on the 17-yard line, so we will have a 4th and 4 now. 4th and 3 for the Warriors.
I would not be surprised here to see a fake punt here, just to maybe mimic the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs. And, I mean, you don't really have much to lose. You're ahead.
So the Warriors up 7-0 on their own 15, have Shane Baumgartner back to kick the ball away. And he will kick it away. A deep kick towards Luke Gentile, who picks it up on the 50-yard line and is taking it. He is on the 40-yard line, where he will be brought down by pretty much the entire Warrior team. There's a great gang tackle there. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on the 40-yard line with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think we should see more of that trips offense, either to the left or right. I wouldn't say it was effective on the previous possession, but it could prove to be effective here. We have to see.
So the Bulldogs come out in a 2 tight end set. It's snapped, handoff to Gentile. He will be taken down for about a 3-yard gain, now on the 35-yard line. We got 2nd and 7 from the 36-yard line.
I think here that was what we call a halfback draw, where the offensive line creates a hole straight through the middle and the quarterback hesitates and hands off the ball.
Bulldogs come out in a wingback on the right side. Torres back at quarterback. They try to get the Warriors to jump, but they don't. Here's the snap now, and it's a handoff to Gentile once again, who takes it directly up the middle and will be brought down by Christopher Carsons and Chris Perez at the 38-yard line. 3rd and 4 now.
I would expect a run here. And again, there's always the field goal option, even though it is quite a far one.
Yeah, this would be about a 50-yard field goal here. So Torres comes into the huddle and breaks it. Bulldogs come out with 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right, and a tight end. Torres under center here. Tight end on the right side takes a snap, fakes it up to Gentile, and he rolls right pass, and it's complete. And it looks like he's really close to the first down, and he has it. A first down for the Bulldogs after a pass to number 21 for the Bulldogs.
Now a great reaction play by Matthew Torres, getting it out to 21 there. So the ball will be on the 20. Torres takes the snap,
fakes a run, drops back to pass, and that is not a great pass intended for Matt Novak, and it is out of bounds and incomplete.
I just think Torres expected number 2 to be there to catch the pass, but as you can see, clearly wasn't.
So the Warrior defense lines up still with a defensive line of Jared Samuelson, Josh Friedland, Peter Johannick, and Chris Parez. Bulldogs break the huddle. Once again, tight ends on each side, as well as a receiver to each side, with Luke Gentile at running back on the left. That's a motion with Matt Novak to the left. Torres takes the snap, drops back, and he looks, and it's just off the hands of corner Alex Ventimilla. Ventimilla was right in line for that pass and just hit off of his head and helmet.
I think Torres was looking for the right person, but that was a very close call right there. But if I'm Alex Ventimilla, you gotta catch that pass.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Bulldogs, with 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Bulldogs break the huddle. They have a wing back on each side, and Torres under center. He'll take the snap, fake a handoff, drops back once again. He throws it, and that'll be incomplete. Great defense there by Jason Rucker. Pass intended for Danny Hilliard.
It'll be 4th down and 10 for Riverside Brookfield. The Wheaton Academy, 27-yard line.
So it'll be 4th and 10 now for the Bulldogs from the 27-yard line.
Think that they would kick a field goal here.
Doesn't look like they're going to. So they come out with too many men on the, no, there's 3 receivers on each side and only 3 linemen. So here's the snap. Torres drops back, throws it towards the middle, and it's intercepted by Fabian Alvarez. The junior safety for the Warriors intercepts that pass in a great play for the Warriors. Warriors will take over 1st and 10 on the 15. What a play there by Alvarez.
And that was a great read as well. He saw the pass coming, stepped right in front of the receiver. About a 50-yard run.
About a 50-yard run, but it will not stand as the Warriors are called for a holding penalty, and so they will be brought all the way back to their
It'll be a 1st down and 12.
all the way back to their own 5.
From their own 13-yard line.
Nope, sorry, correction. To the 13-yard line. Warriors will be stopped at the 13-yard line. So the Warriors come out at about a 1st and 12 now, with 2 receivers on each side. Dorn back at quarterback and Garner at the running back. It's a handoff to Garner, who takes it to the left side. On the outside, he's running. Turns upfield. Just a modest gain before he will be stopped by the Bulldog defense there. That will be a 2-yard gain, making it 2nd and 10 now.
On this play, he tries to cut back, but he is just gang tackled by 4, 5, 6 defenders there.
Garner coming off the field now, being replaced by Jeremiah State. So, what do you think the Warriors will do here on 2nd and 9?
I would say run it again, or a short to medium range pass, maybe pick up a first down.
So, let's see what happens here. The Warriors come out with Alex Venamia in motion. He'll get the ball once again, and there's nowhere to go as he is brought down by 5 Bulldog defenders. Back at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
I believe they tried the same play that got them that 50-yard gain, but the Bulldog defense saw it and just pounced on it.
Yeah, adjustments were made there. So, Dorn comes back into the huddle here for the 3rd and 10 play. 2 receivers on each side. Actually trips to the left, 2 receivers on the right, so an empty formation here. Dorn takes the snap, drops back, gets out of the pocket, throws it deep downfield, and it is just a little too far. Pass intended for Andrew LaPlante, but it is a little overthrown, not quite able to make it.
As you see here, he got hit right after, but it was just barely overthrown.
So it'll be 4th and 10 now. The Warriors punt team comes out. Shane Baumgartner back to kick.
And again, note that Shane Baumgarten did start the season as the starting quarterback, so you always have to watch for a fake punt pass.
Here's the snap. It's a bit low, but Baumgartner handles it. Kicks it on the line drive. It'll be fair caught by Gentile at the 42-yard line. So the Bulldogs will start off this possession in Warrior territory. 42. So, Bulldog offense comes on the field here. We've seen Gentile run a lot of plays for them here. So let's see if they will bring it to him again.
And I would, if I'm the Bulldogs, you have to take advantage of the short field here. You're getting very good field position to start on. You have to take advantage.
So from the 42. Torres is under center. He will take the snap, hand it off to Gentile, who is immediately brought down by defensive end Chris Parez. Parez has been great for the Warriors today. That's his 3rd tackle. So it'll be 2nd and 11. That was a tackle for loss for Parez.
And he is a big dude, so when he gets his hands on you, you're not getting back up.
So the Bulldog offense comes on the field for a 2nd and 11 play from the 43-yard line. They have 2 backs, and Torres is back in the shotgun. Here's the snap, and it's a handoff. Taken, and he gets through the Warrior defense. He's running deep. He's on the 30. He's to the 20.
Wow.
He's to the 15, to the 10. He's avoiding all of the tackles, and he's into the end zone for a Bulldog touchdown. Oh my goodness. That was a phenomenal run. No one could bring him down.
Yeah, that was Chris Doherty, the 6-foot senior. That was a great endurance, and he broke about, as we see here on the run, he broke about 5 or 6 tackles, ran through and around the entire Warriors defense to get that touchdown.
Quite an impressive run. So now the Bulldogs will come out for the extra point with Matt Novak, the sophomore, back to kick. Snap, it's good, it's held, and it is kicked through the uprights. So we have a tie game now. Wheaton Academy 7, Riverside Brookfield 7 with 8 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter now.
From the Wheaton Academy defense, you got off to a good start on that drive, and then you gave up that heartbreaking touchdown.
So, after a disappointing touchdown drive where the Bulldogs scored, how do you think the Warriors offense will respond here?
I would think you would see a little run-heavy offense here. It's been working all game. Maybe some more of those double handoff plays, like the one that got for the 50 yards was called back. You have to see.
So the Warrior return team is coming onto the field as the Bulldog kickoff team comes out. Looks like that will be a different kicker for the Bulldogs. Riverside Brookfield's kickoff team has 6 men to the left, 4 to the right. And here it is. It's a long kick taken by Micah Nichols, who runs it to the 30-yard line, avoids one tackle and another. He's up to the 40, to the 45. He's taken out at the 48-yard line.
Great special teams work there and a great run by Micah Nichols.
So after a solid return by Micah Nichols, the Warriors will take over on offense from their own 48-yard line. 47-yard line, correction. Trevor Don is coming onto the field, and Chris Pars is on the field. So this looks like a running set. Dorn comes into the huddle. So they break the huddle with Micah Nichols, the lone receiver on the left, with Pars, the tight end, on the left side as well. 2 backs, Trevor Donna and Steven Garner. Dorn takes the snap, and he hands it off to Garner, who runs it right, turns, avoids one tackle and then another, but is brought down right around the line of scrimmage. That'll be a 1-yard gain, so 2nd and 9 now. Wasn't much room there. There was not much room to run on that play.
That's true. I think Wheaton is going to have to divert from the heavy run game and start to mix in more deep throws, take a few chances. You might get something down the field because the Bulldogs defense is just clamping up every run.
So the Warriors come out with 2 receivers on each side, and Garner back at running back. Dorn in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Garner, rolls right, trying to avoid the pressure. He will be shoved out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage, the 47-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 9 now.
As we see Riverside Brookfield getting pressure on David Dorn and is forced out of the pocket.
Come back into the huddle. Warriors have Shane Baumgartner in the huddle here at wide receiver. So they come out in an empty formation. 3 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Dorn in the shotgun, he takes the snap, drops back, avoids the pressure, looks to his left, throws it deep downfield, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Steve Garner. Would have been a 30-yard gainer, but he was not able to bring it in.
Yeah, a flag on the play. But it went right through his hands. And again, as we said, taking chances down the field. It may pay off in the long run, but that's one of those passes, again, you have to catch. Especially when the quarterback puts it right on your hands.
It appears there is a targeting call against Riverside Brookfield, which is going to give the Warriors a 1st down after the 15-yard penalty. That's a big penalty against the Bulldogs. So after the 1st down, looks like Trevor Down is coming onto the field, and Alex Venamia will come off. Center Peter Johannick calls the huddle.
It will be 1st down and 10 from Wheaton Academy from the Riverside Brookfield 37-yard line.
So with 7 minutes and 48 seconds left in the 2nd quarter, the Warriors have a 1st and 10 from the Riverside Brookfield 37-yard line. Warriors come out with 2 receivers on the right, as well as 2 running backs, Jeremiah Staten and Trevor Donna. The handoff to Staten, but it's a fumble, and it is picked up by the Bulldog defense. A mishandled handoff, and now the Bulldog offense comes out onto the field.
And that was just a mishap by the Warrior offense. We see here just a missed handoff, and that's another mistake that you just can't have.
Turnovers are key in this game, and two evenly matched teams. It's going to be interesting to see how the Warriors defense can respond here. So the Bulldog offense now on the field has two receivers on the right, one to the left, and two backs in the backfield. Here's the snap to Torres, who rolls to his right, looking, throwing it downfield, and it will hit off the hip of his intended receiver, Nick Novak, brother of Matt Novak. Nick Novak, the junior for the Bulldogs.
So here, Wheaton again trying to get pressure on the quarterback, forcing him to make tough throws and tough spots.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Warrior defense getting ready. Bulldog offense once again with two running backs. That is Gentile and Pena. Torres takes the snap and he'll hand it off to Gentile, who's running it up the middle, but there's no room to run as the Warrior defense is right there. Looked like a D-line sniffed that one out.
And again, with the Warriors bringing everyone up front in one of those blitz type plays, it's very hard to run in those against those type of defenses.
So now we'll have a 3rd and 10 play here with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second quarter. For this play, Torres will be under center with a tight end on each side once again. Gentile in the backfield. Here's the snap, and it will be a fake handoff to Gentile. The Warriors D-line gets pressure, but are not able to bring down Torres, who's taking it up the middle now for a 4-yard gain, which will result in a 4th and 6.
Again, as we see here, numerous times the Warriors defense has gotten pressure on the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and here he just takes off with it.
A lot of havoc for the Bulldog offense, not being able to contain the Warrior D-line. So, the Bulldogs come out with Chris Doherty, the touchdown runner, out at receiver on the right side. Actually, sorry, this is the punt formation, out as the wingback to the right side. Gentile will kick it towards the right, and it will be picked up by the Bulldog punt team at the 16-yard line. Solid 30-yard punt or so.
Gentile's punt is down at the 19-yard line. Wheaton Academy will take over 1st and 10.
So the Warrior offense comes onto the field here with 3 receivers to the right. Shane Baumgartner in motion takes the handoff, avoids one tackle and another, but then is brought down at about the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 1-yard loss, so it'll be 2nd and 11 now.
And again, that's one of those plays we've seen, one of those jet sweeps that we've seen a lot from the Warrior offense today. He spins off of Luke Gentile, but then the Bulldogs defense just gang tackles him.
So Dorn comes back into the Warrior huddle. Looks like they will have an empty set here. 3 receivers on the left, 2 on the right. Dorn ready for the snap, drops back to throw. Oh, and there's a lot of pressure. He avoids one tackle and then another, but he will be brought down for a sack by the sack made by Eduardo Pena.
You see the Okay, cool. Dorn, you have to make a throw at that point, because then you're letting the defense get past your offensive line, and Dorn just makes a great sack.
From the Wheaton Academy, 9
Third and 20.
3rd and 20 now, so this will be tough to pick up.
I wouldn't see them picking it up at this point. I think you're just trying to run it so you don't. There's a better chance of a farther punt.
So Dorn takes the snap, hands it off to Garner, who's taking it up the field to the 30, to the 35, 38-yard line. A great run, 27 yards, and it will get the Warriors the first down.
That was surprising. I bite my own tongue there, but yeah, Garner just makes a great run up the right side and fights off 2 tackles for long enough to get the first down.
First down and 10.
We see here the Wheaton Academy fans. I believe the theme is Alien Night. It's a new one.
So the Warriors take the snap, once again handing it off to Garner, who will take it to the left side, running it, trucking the first defender, but then being taken down hard by the second. He'll get right back to the line of scrimmage, so once again, 2nd and 10 yard line, 2nd and 10 here.
Tries to cut to the outside, and then Eduardo Pena just
Lays the hit on him right there.
Man.
So after a solid tackle by Pena, the Warriors will come up with a 2nd and 10 play from their own 37-yard line. Garner once again in the backfield. Vincent Mia in motion. Here's the snap, fake hand up to Gardner. Dorn rolls right, throws it deep towards Jason Rucker, and it is overthrown by about 3 yards, just a little too far.
Another pass by Dorn. I think he's rushing it a little bit, but I mean, when you have entire defense coming right at you, as the cornerback blitzed on that play, you have to make a quick throw. So.
Tough for the Warriors, just a little too far on that pass. So now tight end Chris Parrs will come onto the field. Dorn goes back towards the huddle. So for the 3rd and 10 play, the Warriors will come out with a twin set, 2 receivers on each side. And Garner once again in the backfield. Dorn will take the shotgun snap. Warriors offensive line keeps the defensive line at bay, and it will be a pass complete to Shane Baumgartner. About a 7-yard gain. Solid pass there, but it will still result in a 4th down. 4th and 3 now.
And the one bright spot from that play was the Warriors offensive line gave David Dorn quite enough time to make a good throw, even though it didn't pick up the first down.
So the Warrior punt team will come onto the field now. Trevor Donner, the long snapper. Shane Baumgartner, the punter. Once again, Gentile back to return for the Bulldogs. Baumgartner takes the snap, kicks it deep to about the 25-yard line, picked up by Gentile, who is taken down almost immediately. Solid punt defense for the Warriors there. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Bulldogs with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So the Warrior defense gets ready for the snap. Torres takes it in a shotgun snap. It throws it complete for a 1st down. That's about a 12-yard gain. Pass complete there to Owen Murphy, the sophomore. 6'1", 190 pounds. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up offense now, keeping the offense on the field. No huddle here. So Torres communicates the play, gets back in the shotgun and takes a snap. Pass toward, and it's complete once again to Murphy. He's going at the 15, the 5, and it's another touchdown for the Bulldogs.
That hurry-up offense really proved to be effective there, and that's just a great throw. 2 great throws in succession by Torres.
So Murphy will take it in for the Bulldog touchdown, who now have a 13-7 lead there.
I don't think the Warriors defense was ready.
It looked like Micah Nichols might have slipped in coverage, leaving Murphy wide open there for the touchdown. So Matt Novak gets ready to kick the extra point here. He's lined up, he kicks it, and it looks like it's wide right. It is wide right, so no good there. It'll be 13-7 still. Bulldogs lead.
I think Jason Rucker got to that punt as he came flying in from the left side and probably tipped it a little bit.
So now the Warrior return team will come back out onto the field. Minute 38 left in the second quarter. Warriors would really help them out to get another touchdown right here before halftime.
Yes, it would. Or at least just to score to get something on the board, because so far your offense hasn't been as productive as you would have liked it to.
After that first drive of the game, the Warriors have not quite been able to put the ball into the end zone. So the Warrior return team comes out on the field with Rucker back deep along with Stephen Garner. Bulldog kickoff team. Once again with 6 to the right, 4 to the left. Looks like that is Ryan Kenny to kick the ball off. And it's a solid kick to about the 15-yard line, taken by Stephen Gardner, who's running it up the middle towards the sideline now on the right side. He'll get to the 36, I believe. The 36-yard line. So about a 15-yard return for the Warriors. Minute 22 left in the second quarter now. The Warriors offense coming back onto the field. So here, with only under 2 minutes left in the second quarter, what do you think the Warriors try to do here?
I think the Warriors are going to run a pass-heavy offense here. As you see, Dorn and Marlon have been the shotgun, but to the left.
So here is that snap, a fake handoff to Garner, thrown to Alex Vanamia, complete for about a 6-yard gain where he is taken down by a few Bulldog linebackers.
I think we should look to see the Warriors hopefully run that hurry-up offense to try to get a score with only a minute and 13 left.
They come into the huddle. Dorn runs over.
Also look to see a few out routes here. Try to get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock.
So there's 2 backs in the backfield now with 2 receivers on the right side. Dorn fakes the handoff to Garner, avoids the pressure, throws it, and it is incomplete. Looked like that may have hit off of the center, Peter Johannick. But the incomplete pass stops the clock now.
Yeah, as we see here, I'm not sure where he was looking on that pass. Looked like he was trying to throw it right to the defense.
So now the Warriors receivers, Shane Baumgartner and Alex Vanamia, come back onto the field here. 51 seconds left in the second quarter now. Dorn breaks the huddle. Gets ready for the play ahead. 2 receivers on the left, 2 on the right, and once again Garner in the backfield. Looks like the Bulldogs will bring a blitz. Dorn drops back, throws it towards Rucker. Jason Rucker taking it up the field to the 40, the 35, and he'll go out of bounds at the 35. A solid pass there for Dorn.
That was a solid pass, and he ran out of bounds to stop the clock. Save a little time. As you see here, a great throw by Dorn, and Jason Rucker made a lot out of nothing on that play.
Great out route run there. So the Warriors will have 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. The Bulldog 40-yard line there. 43 seconds left. For this play, the Warriors have trips to the right side. Dorn in the shotgun takes the snap, and he will hand it off to Stephen Gardner, who runs it up the middle. He's going. He looks like he got about a 10-yard gain there, so they will be on the 30-yard line now, and the Warriors will call a timeout now. Coach Thornton calling the timeout with 36 seconds left in the second quarter.
You see here, two great moves by Stephen Garner, putting the jukes on the Bulldogs defense.
So it'll be a 2nd and 1 play after the timeout. Looks like Warrior kicker Lars Castle is stretching out, getting ready for a potential field goal if it comes to it. The Warriors might prefer a touchdown, though.
Yeah, I think that would be better for your offense, and you could take the lead here. So Castle would still need to warm up anyway.
So after this timeout, what do you expect the Warriors to run on the 2nd and 1 play?
Yeah, I think we should see a run, but I would lean more towards pass if I was Coach Thornton. Get more yards, even though you only need one to pick up the first down. If you're trying to get a touchdown, you're going to want to move the ball.
So the Warriors have 2 timeouts left. The ball is on the 31-yard line. The offense comes out on the field. Trevor Donna in the game at running back, along with Steve Gardner. So the Warriors will come out in the 2-back set once again. Dorn in the shotgun this time. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Gardner, rolls right, avoids the pressure from Gentile, throws it complete to Rucker, who takes it at the 15 and is brought down at the 12-yard line. And it's solid, about a 20-yard gain there for the Warriors.
It was another great throw by David Dorn to Rucker, avoiding the sack. And Rucker stayed on his feet there to pick up a few more yards as the Warriors call timeout.
There's a timeout.
The Warriors will call a timeout now, 22 seconds left. 1st down and 10 from the 12-yard line. 13-yard line. 13-yard line.
If they can take a shot to the end zone, why not do it now? Depends on how long the play takes, you may not get another chance.
So, the Warriors getting 20 yards on that play. Have a lot better shot at a touchdown than they did before. Let's see if they can punch it in after this timeout. Just a reminder, this broadcast is brought to you by WA TV.
You can follow us on Instagram at The Real WA TV and watch on live stream on Facebook live stream and YouTube live stream.
So the Warriors break the huddle with 2 receivers on the right and 2 to the left. Dorn at the shotgun spotted quarterback with Stephen Gardner, the running back. Dorn takes the snap. O-line giving him all kinds of time. He throws it towards Ventimiglia, and it is incomplete. A solid pass, just a little too far behind him. Pass intended for Ventimiglia.
And again, Dorn is putting it right on his hands. And I don't know if there's butter on their fingers, but the receivers haven't seemed to catch as many passes as they could have today.
So the clock stops off the incomplete pass, so we will have 17 seconds left in the second quarter now. Dorn comes into the huddle. And they come out with, once again, 2 receivers on each side. Nichols and Rucker on the left. Ventimiglia and Baumgartner on the right. Dorn takes the snap, looks to the middle of the field, and it is incomplete. Once again, looking for Alex Ventimiglia, and once again, just a step behind.
Again, Dorn is putting it right on the receiver's hands, and that would have been a tough catch to make. I don't blame Ventimiglia for not catching that.
Ventimiglia went for the one-handed catch there. So it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Warriors. We are on the 13-yard line. Lars Castle continues to get loose there on the sideline, the Warriors kicker. So the Warriors come out with 2 receivers on each side once again. And Gardner in the backfield. Dorn will take the snap, looking. The Bulldogs blitz, pressure everywhere. Dorn just gets rid of the ball. So it'll be 4th and 10 now. A lot of blitzes there.
And I think that was a smart play call by the Riverside Brookfield coach. And they got about 5 or 6 people coming right at David Dorn. And that was a smart play to throw the ball away.
So now on the 4th down, the Warriors will go for that field goal with Lars Castle. This will be a it appears to be a 30-yarder. So not too far, although it is on the right hash. Not exactly the best spot for a kicker. So here's the snap, and it is good. A great kick there by Lars Castle, number 99, the senior, able to get it out before Matt Novak brought the pressure. So the Warriors take 3 points there, so it is the Bulldogs 13, Warriors 10 with 3 seconds remaining before halftime.
For the Warriors, I mean, at least you got something out of that drive. It may not have been a touchdown, but 3 points is a lot better than no points.
Absolutely. So, unless there is a crazy kickoff return here with 3 seconds to go, it looks like the Warriors will go into halftime down 3. What do you think they should do and make adjustments for during halftime to go into the second half?
Maybe, I like the pass of the offense, but maybe throw some more shorter passes because your receivers have had some trouble, catching the ball. So if running the ball most of the second half is necessary, then to win, then that's what you gotta do.
So the Warrior kickoff team comes out. Once again, Lars Castle just a few yards to the right of the middle of the field. And it looks like that is Matt Novak back deep to return it for the Bulldogs. Interesting to see here if the Warriors kick it deep or go for a squib kick here. Castle goes 8 yards back, 3 yards to the left. Is he ready to kick it off? Here it is. And it is kicked to the left side, picked up at the 2-yard line by the Bulldogs. He runs it to about the 10 where he's taken down, and that will be halftime after an 8-yard return by Christian Gerardo. So the Warriors trail 13-10 before halftime. We will return to you with about a minute left in the halftime break to continue to bring you the coverage of the Wheaton Academy Warriors game here. Welcome back to the Wheaton Academy Warrior broadcast of the game against Riverside Brookfield.
So for Wheaton, well, the score is 13-10. Riverside Brookfield is up. For Wheaton, I think changes in the game plan and turnovers are the two major issues. So far, Riverside Brookfield has been able to mostly diagnose every play. And Wheaton has turned the ball over one or two times. And, of course, with that one touchdown by Riverside Brookfield where he broke through the entire Warrior defense, tackling is also probably an issue, but I think we just have to see how it plays out.
So the Warriors will get ready to return to the field in front of their home crowd. A solid crowd here tonight. Good amount of the student body coming to the game today.
We got the
Friday
pep
night.
band. We got the pep band all over there. I gotta give a shout out to my dude Rowan. He is insane on the kit.
So now we have the Warriors getting ready to take the field here in their huddle with Coach Justin Swider, the special teams coordinator and defensive backs coach for the Warriors. Warriors come out onto the field. They will be kicking it off to begin the second half.
Cowbell! 3 more cowbell! Let's go on! Let's go on!
Warriors have a lot of fans that are really into the game.
True that.
So now Castle will get ready to kick it off. Now about a yard off to the right of the center of the field. Kicks it from the 40-yard line.
See, one of our fans is really getting it in with that cowbell.
So there is the kick to the 8-yard line, picked up, and he will run it to the 25 or so. I believe he's on the 24-yard line. That was a return by Danny Hillier, the senior for the Bulldogs. Solid 10-yard return. So the Warrior defense comes onto the field. Linebackers Trevor Donna, Jeremiah Staten, and Christopher Carsons. And defensive backs Alex Venamia, Stephen Garner, Fabian Alvarez, and Jason Rucker. So Torres comes onto the field for the Bulldogs at quarterback, takes the snap, and he'll throw a screen pass, which is taken down almost immediately, about a 1-yard gain. Pass completed there to number 5, Owen Murphy.
A low throw there, and missed the first tackle, but we got him on the
A
second.
gain of 1 results in a 2nd down and 9 for Riverside Brookfield from their own 25-yard line.
So the Bulldogs come out with 2 receivers on each side. Torres at quarterback and looks like Gentile at running back. Torres drops back to pass, throws it, and it'll be knocked away by safety Jason Rucker. Solid pass defense there for the Warriors.
Yeah, that was a great play. Again, the secondary has been active this game, I would say. Deflecting passes, we have, of course, the interception by Jason Rucker. But they've been active, hands out, ready to bat the ball away or pick it off.
So sophomore Peter Johannick comes out at defensive tackle for the Warrior defense as the Bulldog offense comes out and trips to the left side. Torres takes the snap. Looks like they ran it on 3 huts, and it is a completed pass. No, and it will be dropped by Owen Murphy. A solid pass there by Torres, but Murphy could not keep it in his hands.
You can see there on the replay, takes the snap. Warrior defense brings everybody up front, and that was very nearly intercepted. I just don't think Jeremiah Staten knew where the ball was.
So the Bulldogs come out 4th and 9 with Gentile back to kick it off, kick the punt. Gentile does a rugby-style punt, rolling to his right and then kicking the ball towards Jason Rucker, who picks it up at the 38, but slips and goes down at about the 37. 1 yard gain there after the slip.
Was received by number 11, Rucker.
So the Warriors offense will take over at the 43-yard line. Excuse me, the 43.
Academy will take over. 1st and 10.
Looks like Trevor Don is in the game once again for the Warriors. Dorn breaks the huddle, brings the Warriors up to the line of scrimmage. We have 2 receivers on the right, 1 to the left, and 2 backs in the backfield here. Dorn under center. Dorn will take the snap, hand it off to Garner in the backfield, who takes it up the middle, and they can't bring him down. He's going, and he's got about a 10-yard gain. Looks like he might have the first down, and I believe he does. That looks like it is a first down for the Warriors. Yes, a Warrior first down.
That was a great run and great patience by Garner, waiting for the offensive line to push the defensive line of Riverside Brookfield back, and then making a read and cutting to the right for a 10-yard gain.
So now the Warriors will come out once again in a 2-back set. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Donna and Garner in the backfield. Dorn will hand it off to Garner once again, who takes it up the middle. And once again, it's a solid gain. Great hold there made by the offensive line. And that is an 9-yard gain. So we'll have 2nd and 1.
You see Steve Garner getting by and then just keeps going.
From the Riverside Brookfield 38-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 1 now with 10 minutes and 6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Warriors are getting the 2-back set. But this time, instead of 2 receivers on the right, they have Chris Parr as in a tight end on the right side. And they will hand it off to Garner running up the left side, up the middle. He will get enough yards for the first down to the 33. However, there is a flag on the play.
On the field.
So it looks like the penalty will be on the Riverside Brookfield. It is a face mask on the Bulldogs, so the Warriors will get a first down. They will be on the 28-yard line now.
And I think this is the type of drive that Coach Thornton wanted to see from his offense.
Able to drive it down the field here. Hopefully score that touchdown, get them back in the lead. So now the Warriors will once again be in the 2-back set. Donna and Garner in the backfield. Dorn fakes the handoff to Garner, rolls to his right, throws it to Donna, and it'll be complete. He'll be ruled down at the 21-yard line. I guess he didn't think he was down, but the referee made the call.
Let's see here.
A gain of 6, resulting in 2nd down and 4 for Wheaton Academy. From the Riverside Brookfield 22-yard.
It doesn't look like he was ever down. The defensive body was underneath him.
Yeah, that's true. His knee's never hit the ground, so technically that would have been ruled a touchdown, but the referees must have missed it.
Instead, it'll be 2nd and 5 now. Warriors with, once again, the 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers on the left. Dorn under center takes the snap, hands it off to Garner, who is immediately hit by the Bulldog defensive line. Defensive line got right through the Warriors O-line there.
Yeah, as we see here, takes the snap. I do think that the Bulldog defense saw that coming, and if I'm Dorn, I think you still did have the option to maybe find someone open if you pop out.
That run by Stephen Garner, the senior here. He transferred in this year to Wheaton Academy. So the Warriors come into the huddle here. It's 3rd and 6 now after that loss of a yard or 2. 2-back set with Dorn in the shotgun this time. Dorn takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Garner, rolls to his left, looks, passes it to Donna once again, who's immediately taken down. That looked violent. It'll be complete on the 20-yard line, bringing up a 4th and 1. That was an interesting hit there. It looked like it might have been a face mask.
Eduardo Pena. That's the 2nd or 3rd big hit we've seen from him today. Looks to be an aggressive tackle.
After that play, Donna will come off the field. So Dorn gets ready to break the huddle once again for this 4th and 1 play. Very important play for the Warriors here. two receivers on each side. Nope. Now Gardner goes into receiver. So it'll be 3 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. Oh, and that is a false start by the Warriors. Steven Gardner jumped, and that will set them back. Warriors tried to get the Bulldogs to jump off sides, and instead they jumped themselves. So now it'll be 4th and 6.
Yeah, they can look for a punt here.
From the Riverside Brookfield, 25.
4th and 6 here. Looks like the offense will stay on the field. It would have been a relatively long field goal for Lars Castle. About a 42-yarder or so. So Dorn comes out, trips on the right side, as well as Gardner, the running back, on the right. Dorn takes the shotgun snap. Gardner picks up the blitz. It's a pass downfield to Jason Rucker, and he catches it. Oh my goodness,
wow.
What a play. A one-handed catch by Jason Rucker. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there, Josh. That was absolutely insane right there. Yeah, Jason Rucker, the senior, bobbles it around and makes an incredible catch.
Jason Rucker with an unbelievable catch that will give the Warriors the 16-13 lead prior to the extra point here. A phenomenal play, one of the best plays by the Warriors all season now. So Lars Castle will line up for the extra point, hoping to give the Warriors a 17-13 lead. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights, good. So it will be a 17-13 lead for the Warriors. Huge play.
Great play. Dorn just gets it off before he's crunched, and Rucker bobbles it, makes the one-handed tip to himself, brings it down, and keeps it off the ground. As we see the cheerleaders doing push-ups for every point Wheaton Academy Warriors score.
Looks like there is a penalty flag on the extra point there, and it will be called a personal foul on the Warriors, but the extra point will stand. So it will be 17-13 now. The penalty will be assessed off the kickoff, so the Warriors, instead of kicking it off from the 40, will be kicking it off from the 30, I believe.
If I'm Coach Dorn, I'm really patting myself on the back there. Great play call throughout that entire drive, and of course penalties by the Riverside Brookfield defense, on the Riverside Brookfield defense, helped quite a bit.
So on a 4th and 6 play, the Warriors not only convert, they get a touchdown to Jason Rucker. A great pass by David Dorn and a great catch. So the Warrior kickoff unit will come onto the field. They will be kicking it from the 25-yard line, actually. They will be kicking it from the 25, so this will be the Riverside Brookfield return team will definitely have a chance to return here. Back for the Bulldogs, it looks like it is Luke Gentile as well as Matt Novak. Back deep on their own 20-yard line. Castle lines up almost entirely on the right hash. Looks like the Warriors will have 6 on the left side here for their kickoff. 4 on the right, similar to the Bulldogs kickoff. Lars Castle kicks it deep, gets it to the 20-yard line where it's picked up by Novak, who is returning it. Gets to the 25. Oh, and he breaks a couple tackles, and he's going. He stiff arms another defender, avoids a few more tackles, and he is taken down finally at the 46-yard line. The Warrior 46-yard line. A great return there by Matt Novak, getting 34 yards and avoiding plenty of tackles. So the Warrior defense comes out on the field now. It's really important for them to hold this lead.
Yes, it is. The defense is going to have to step up here and force at least a 3-and-out or hold them to a field goal.
So the Bulldogs come out with 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right, and it looks like 1 back in the backfield. It's a pass on an out route towards Matt Novak, the sophomore. He'll catch it for about a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 now. Ball on the 42-yard line.
And I think something we saw in the Wheaton defense, bringing 5 up front and 3 over, playing kind of free safety, and then of course cornerbacks going to man-to-man. I would look to see at least 1 cornerback blitz on this drive. To surprise the Riverside Brookfield offense.
So with the tight end on the right, as well as 2 receivers. Oh, they go to snap the ball on a delayed count, but the Warriors do not jump. Instead, he's taken down and he fumbles the ball. Phenomenal hit by Jared Samuelson, the junior defensive end. Just crushed Matthew Torres, the quarterback there. Does look like there is a flag on the play, however. It is called a holding on the offense, which it looks like the Warriors will decline. So now after that loss of 10 yards, a big sack for the Warriors, it'll be 3rd and 15.
As we see here, he is just hammered, and lets go of the ball, and luckily they recover it.
The initial hit by Jared Samuelson, and then the strip sack is finished off by linebacker Christopher Karstens. 2 juniors combining to make a great play there. So the Bulldogs come out on a long 3rd down, 2 receivers on each side, and Chris Doherty in the backfield. A snap to Torres, throws it on a screen pass to Novak, who is going to be taken down after about a 6-yard gain. So it'll be now 4th and 9 after the 6-yard pass to Matt Novak. Novak appears to be a pretty good receiver for them.
You see the punt team come on. And I think, especially after this punt, it's going to be key for Wheaton to get the ball out of the end zone fast to avoid sacks and possibly a safety.
So from the 44-yard line, the Bulldog punt team comes out with Gentile out in the out deep to kick it. Potential to pin the Warriors back deep. He rolls out to his right, and he will kick it off, and it'll go out of bounds. Looks like the ball will be placed at about the 32-yard line. So not a great punt there for the Bulldogs. That could be key here with this field position.
Yes, that was not a great punt, and special teams did not perform on that punt.
So the Warrior offense will come out on their own 32 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Break the huddle with 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right, and 2 backs once again. Trevor Donna and Stephen Garner on the right side of Dorn in the shotgun position. Rucker fakes it. Oh, correction, that is Baumgartner, a quarterback who runs it directly up the middle. A solid gain of about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 now.
Baumgartner, as we see on the replay, Baumgartner just took off on that play. And great run for a 7-yard gain.
Baumgartner, the natural quarterback, it looks like he will stay in there for this play. He's got explosive speed and a solid arm as well. So the Warriors will break the huddle.
And I think quarterback read options would be key on this drive with Baumgartner in a quarterback.
Absolutely. Baumgartner does do a read option. Keeps it himself going to his right, but he will be taken down for about a yard gain. Big open field tackle for the Bulldogs. Saves them from giving up a first. Looks like that play was made by Santana Diaz for the Bulldogs. So Baumgartner comes back into the huddle. It'll be 3rd and 3 now. Pretty important play here.
Yes, if the Warriors want to keep their drive alive, they're going to have to convert here.
So once again, 2 backs in the backfield, Donna and Garner. Baumgartner, quarterback, with 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Rucker goes in motion, fakes the handoff, and they'll send Baumgartner up the middle again, but he will be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go.
I think that was a little bit of a repetitive play call there. I think Riverside Brookfield didn't catch it the last time. They most definitely caught it this time.
Sniffed out the QB keeper, and so now the Warriors punt team will come onto the field.
And with the 4th and 2, wouldn't be surprised to see a fake here.
The Warrior punt team with Donna at long snapper, Baumgartner back deep to kick, and looks like Gentile is back for the Bulldogs to return. Baumgartner will kick it. It's a spiral kick to about the 20-yard line where Gentile will pick it up, avoids one tackle and another. He turns it back inside, and eventually the Warriors will bring him down. Looks like that tackle was made by Jared Samuelson. Solid return there. Made something out of nothing for about 10 yards. Bulldogs will take over now on offense at the 33-yard line.
And I think the Bulldogs, if they want a chance to stay in this game, are going to have to get something on this drive.
This is a very important drive for both sides. The Warriors up by 4 here with 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. So, looks like Matthew Torres is back at quarterback. He'll take the snap, throw a screen pass to Gentile in the open field. He makes Karstens miss, and he will get a first down on that play. Tackle made by Alex Ventimilla and Jeremiah State. It was a solid juke there.
Yeah, I think he may have juked him out of his shoes. Definitely broken an ankle or two there.
So that is another solid game for Gentile, the senior running back for the Bulldogs. Once again, Gentile in the backfield along with Torres at quarterback. 2 receivers on each side. Torres gets the snap, and he'll fire it for a completion. About a 6-yard gain there to Danny Hillier. So they will now break into Warrior territory on the 48-yard line, 2nd and 5. A reminder, you can follow us on Instagram at TheRealWaTV. So the Warriors defense gets ready to try to stop them here. Torres will take the snap. A lot of pressure from the D-line. He'll fire it downfield. And that'll be, wow, that is complete at the 20-yard line. A great catch by Nick Novak. And so now they will be at the 21-yard line. A big first down there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, on that play, Torres already knew where the ball was going to end up when he took the snap, and that is a great catch by Nick Novak.
Able to avoid the pressure from the defensive line and fire it downfield for a big first down. So, 30 seconds left down the 3rd quarter. Bulldog offense breaks the huddle with, once again, trips on the left side and 2 backs on the right, the empty formation. Torres takes the shotgun snap, looks to his left and fires it up the middle, but is way too high, about 4 feet over his intended target of Owen Murphy. Murphy, who had the touchdown earlier in the game.
See here, just a little, could have waited a little bit longer for him to get open and be able to make the leap to get the pass.
So the Warrior defense is ready once again. 2nd and 10 play here. The Riverside Brookfield offense breaks their huddle. They will have 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right, and 2 backs in the backfield. And it is snapped. Handoff to Gentile here, who is brought down. Oh, no, he avoids the tackles.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. The entire Warrior defense had him locked up, but they couldn't bring him down. And instead, it'll be a 22-yard touchdown for the Bulldogs. That was a phenomenal run and really unfortunate for the Warriors.
Yeah, as you can see, the coaches, I believe that's Coach Swider, threw his hat off there in frustration. That was just impeccable perseverance by Luke Gentile, and I really can't say anything else about that. That was just amazing.
That was unbelievable. So now Riverside Brookfield looks to take the 3-point lead after the extra point with Matt Novak back to kick it. And here's the snap, and it'll be wide. No, it will get in just into the right corner, apparently. Just barely in. So Riverside Brookfield will take the 3-point lead, 20-17, with 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. That was an unbelievable touchdown by the Bulldogs in a response to the unbelievable touchdown by the Warriors' Rucker. So we'll see how the Warrior offense will respond here.
Yeah, as you see, Coach Dorn and Coach Schweider really frustrated with their defense right now. That's just the type of thing you gotta tackle him. There's no way that he should have been able to get out of the entire Warrior defense to break away for a touchdown.
You can see the frustration on the sideline from the coaches and players, but they know that they have to respond here.
Yes.
Get the ball back now and try to take it back into the end zone themselves. So, special teams coordinator Justin Swider will break their huddle and get ready to lead the Warrior return team. Hopefully for a solid gain here on the return. Once again, the Riverside Brookfield kickoff team with 6 on the right, 4 on the left. Ball placed to the left of the center of the field. And here is the kick. Solid kick picked up by Micah Nichols at the 25. He is taking it to the left side, cuts back to the right, going up the middle now, and he will get to the 35. So about a 10-yard gain or so for Nichols on the return. And the Warrior offense will take over on their own 35.
Show the celebration from Luke Gentile's touchdown.
So it appears that'll be the end of the third quarter now. Now at the start of the fourth quarter, Riverside Brookfield leads 20-17 with 12 minutes left to play.
You can see there's quite a sizable Riverside Brookfield crowd, not that far from here.
The Warrior crowd is relatively large, but Riverside Brookfield fans showed up for this game today.
Yes, they did.
So we'll see if the Warrior varsity team is able to go down the field and score similar to their JV team did earlier on today. The JV team had a hard-fought win, winning the game 15-13 over Riverside Brookfield. JV team has improved to 6-2 on the season now. Great season for them. So the Warrior offense will come onto the field now.
I think that's a great sign for the Warriors varsity team in upcoming years, that they will have great freshmen and sophomores to follow the legacy.
So it looks like Dorn is back in at quarterback under center with the two backs, Donna and Garner. Donna in motion, he will take the handoff, running it up the middle to the left side. It'll be about a 3-yard gain. That'll make it 2nd and 7 now.
See, that play looked easy to sniff out. He had his feet cut out from under. Great tackle. As he comes off the field.
Donna will come off the field. With the amount of pressure there, that was still a relatively solid gain there, getting 3 yards. It's important for him not to be tackled in the backfield. So Dorn comes back into the huddle with a trips to the right side. No, they will go back to doubles with Andy LaPlante and Alex Venamia on the one side. Venamia going in motion now. Dorn will take the snap, dropping back, looking around. Doesn't see much, but he does see Alex Venamia just past the first down marker. Way to make something out of nothing, and it looks like there's also a penalty on the Bulldogs on the play. Might have been a roughing the passer. As you can see, a great pass there.
Yeah, that was, he really did make something out of nothing right there, and a great catch by Alex Venamia on his knees.
Correction, that'll be a targeting call against Riverside Brookfield. So that will result in a first down, although it would have been a first down regardless. Now the Warriors will have a huge gain off of that play, getting all the way to the 39-yard line. The Riverside Brookfield 39. That is a 25-yard play for the Warriors after that. Huge for him here, trying to take the lead back with 11 minutes to go. Dorn comes back into the huddle, looking to bring this one into the house like they did on their last offensive drive. Baumgartner and Ventimiglia on the left. Rucker going in motion now. Will take the handoff, running it to the left side. He gets a solid gain of about 6 there. Originally looked like he wanted to cut it up and then took it more outside.
Down after a gain of 6 by number 2.
He had to make a quick decision there whether to cut outside or cut back in. And I think he made the right decision. Got a few extra yards.
33 yards line.
So it'll be 2nd and 4 now. And we will have trips on the right side with Gardner in the backfield and Dorn at quarterback. Dorn will take the snap and he'll hand it off to Gardner, running it to the left side. And he fumbles the ball, and Riverside Brookfield takes over. It would have been a first down, but instead, the ball is fumbled and recovered by Jake Stewart, the senior defensive lineman. That is killer for the Warriors.
That was just a... Garner looked like he had a pretty clear path there. All he had to do was get by 1 tackle, but stripped it and lost it. And when he came up, banged his fist on the ground in frustration. As we see there, keeps going, and he just puts his helmet right
knocked
through the
out
ball.
there by Owen Murphy. So the Warrior defense needs a stop here. And the ball is snapped by Torres, handed off to Gentile, who is brought down for about a 5-yard gain. Looks like there's a little bit of tension there on the field. As you can see, the Warrior sideline, their coach is incredibly frustrated by the turnover there by Garner. Garner now in on defense, just hoping to make up for it. So, the Warrior defense now gets ready. They will see a trips to the left side here. And Gentile in at running back once again. Defensive line pushing, but the pass will be caught by Owen Murphy. And then the tackle will be made by Jeremiah Staten and Jason Rucker, but it will be enough for a Riverside Brookfield first down. Brookfield is now on the 42-yard line.
And with 8:57 and counting here left in the 4th quarter, if I'm the Warriors, you really need a quick 3-and-out or a turnover right here.
Where defensive line gets set for the snap to Torres, who fakes the handoff to Gentile and will take it himself, where he will be taken down by Josh Friedland. It looks like Torres might be hurt on that play.
Oh, wow. Friedland completely wrapped him up with his arm by the neck, snapped his neck back. That is really painful.
It's a great tackle there by the junior Friedland. And it could be interesting here now with the Riverside Brookfield starting quarterback down. Obviously, we hope the best for him. So the Warrior defense will come into a huddle in this injury timeout. Now it'll be 2nd and about 13. It'll be important for them to get the ball back here.
Yeah. And hopefully with the backup quarterback who may or may not be as experienced, Wheaton's going to have to take advantage of that.
Unfortunate circumstances, but the Warriors will try to take advantage of what they have. So, now appears that Torres is walking off the field under his own power, which is always a good sign.
Yeah, so that must mean number 5, Owen Murphy, looks like the next up for quarterback.
8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
2nd down and 13 from their own 39-yard line.
So the Riverside Brookfield offense will come on, and it is Owen Murphy in at quarterback with 2 running backs, which are Chris Doherty and Luke Gentile, both with touchdowns on the day in the backfield. Murphy takes a snap under center and he'll hand it off to Gentile. Not much room immediately, but he's able to make a few men miss, and he'll get to the 46-yard line. So it'll be about 3rd and 6. A nice gain there of about 8 yards.
Yeah, Gentile's been cutting up the Warriors defense today. Been making people miss. He made Jason Rucker drop. Phenomenal game today.
So it'll be 3rd and 6 with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Bulldogs will line up with 2 backs in the backfield and a tight end on the left side. Once again, it is Doherty and Gentile in the backfield. Owen Murphy will take the under center snap, and he will roll to his left. Look, fires, and it's complete.
Ooh, great catch.
That'll be a 1st down. Pass completed to Nick Novak, the junior wide receiver for the Bulldogs. And that's a big play for them. Able to get the 1st down.
As he rolled out to the right, that's a difficult throw. Rolling to the left and throwing with your right hand, that's pretty hard. And he made a great throw and a great toe tap catch by Nick Novak.
So the Bulldogs will come out with 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Murphy now in the shotgun. He will take the snap, dropping back, looking to his left, now his right, goes towards the middle, and it is all nearly intercepted by Trevor Donna, and it just hits off of him. The pass deflected by Jeremiah Staten, and Donna could not quite come down with it.
And I know he is kicking himself on that play. He had the ball in his hands. Clearly, as you see here, Murphy takes his time throwing the ball. And
this is the completion
play.
to Novak. A great catch there. So now the Bulldogs will come out with 2 receivers on each side. Warriors hoping to get an opportunity like they just had on the last play once again. And it's a fake handoff once again. He's under pressure by the defensive line, but he will be tackled by Trevor Donna and Josh Friedland. That was Owen Murphy on the keeper himself there. It looks like there's a flag on the play. The penalty is holding on the offense, so it will be taken back now. It'll be 2nd and about. After the penalty, the ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. The Bulldogs 45-yard line, correction, 45-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and about 20, which is big for the Warriors after Owen Murphy was able to avoid Jared Samuelson and get a 7-yard gain. It is all brought back. So now the Bulldogs with 2 receivers on the left, as well as the tight end and the running back in the backfield. Murphy fakes a rollout and hands it off, a halfback draw to Doherty, and he will take it up the middle. That's a solid 18-yard gain for the Bulldogs, making it 3rd and 3 now.
That was a great play call by the Riverside coach, unfortunately for Wheaton. But as we see here on the replay, he waits till the last possible second to hand the ball off, and that was a great timing decision as it results in an 18-yard gain.
Fooled most of the Warriors linebackers there on the halfback draw, so it'll be 3rd and 3 now. The Warrior defense looking at motion here, which is Gentile running all over the field, and only to have looks like a run up the middle that was fumbled. Quarterback keeper by Murphy, and he's able to get the 1st down now. They'll be on the 33.
Another deceptive play. So kind of trying to wrap my mind around what Luke Gentile was doing there, running circles around Doherty.
A lot of motion there, which was just distracting the defense, which helped Murphy to gain that 1st down. So now the Bulldogs will come out with 2 receivers on each side once again. And Doherty once again in the backfield. Murphy takes the under center. Oh, it's motion, actually, towards the right side for Pena. Doherty will take the snap, and it'll be brought down at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now. So would you say that the Warriors should be blitzing here on 2nd and 10?
Yes. Need to get more pressure on the quarterback. They've been trying to do that all game, but this one I'm thinking have one quarterback blitz and maybe move the safety out to replace. But you got to get pressure on the quarterback here. You got to force a turnover.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 now. That tackle was made by Peter Johannick.
4:03 and counting left in the 4th quarter. You don't have much time.
Defense gets set, and Murphy will take the snap, rolling to his right. He'll throw it, and it'll be complete to Gentile. Looks like he caught that at about the 28-yard line,
Murphy's pass
which will mean it'll be
brought down on the play by number 3.
3rd and 4 now. This will be a big 3rd down play here for both sides.
That was exactly the type of play you did not want to give up as for Wheaton.
And so the Bulldogs go no huddle here. Come to the line quickly with Murphy under center, and he'll go for that QB sneak. And it looks like he'll be spotted at about the 29-yard line. Will they give him the first, or will they mark it 4th and inches? It'll be 4th and inches, actually. 4th and inches. So this is pretty much the game.
Yep.
If the Bulldogs can convert here, there will only be about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, and they will be inside the 20-yard line. But if the Warriors can stop them here on 4th down and get the ball back, they will have the chance to drive it down the field and score themselves for the win.
And this is one of those plays where they're most likely going to QB sneak, so bring everybody, the entire defense up front with their receivers out to the left and right. Corners covering them, everybody else on the front line trying to stop the quarterback.
So the Bulldogs will take a timeout, continuing to try to figure out what they will run.
That is Riverside Brookfield, first charge, timeout.
So during this timeout, with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game, with the Warriors trailing 20-17 to Riverside Brookfield, we would just like to remind you that this broadcast was presented by WATV. You can check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/WheatonAcademy.org. So now the Warriors defense will discuss what they plan to do here for this 4th and inches play.
So we see the Wheaton Academy cheerleaders combining with the junior cheerleaders from the grammar school. Hopefully they will become Wheaton Academy Warriors someday.
We'd also like to give a quick shout out to all of our live stream team, all of our cameramen out on the field and up above the press box.
Yeah, they are freezing out there, but giving us great coverage.
Yes, it's a lot windier out on the field than it is in the press box where we stand. So now the Bulldog offense will come out onto the field, ready to pretty much decide the game. 3 receivers out to the left. Murphy will go under center. The offensive line is tight. They fake 3 times here, and then he will QB sneak it, and he's brought down almost immediately, but we'll see where they spot him. Each side saying that they have the ball. See what the referees decide, and they will say a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
You can hear their crowd cheering all the way across the field.
Gain of not even a yard, but it was still enough to get the 1st down. Initially he was stopped, but then he bounced off of his offensive guard to the right and was able to make the play. So the Warriors now will need to do everything in their power to force a turnover or get the ball back as quickly as possible. The Bulldogs come out with 2 running backs on the left side. Murphy will take the under center snap, and he'll hand it off to Gentile, who's taking it to the left side, running it towards the left. It looks like there's a few Warriors down on the play. It looks like Jared Samuelson is able to get up, but Christopher Karstens looks to be hurt, but he will stay in the game. It'll be a timeout now called by the Warriors, trying to stop the clock, conserve as much time as possible for a potential drive of their own. Tackle there was made by Jared Samuelson, the junior, out of Wheaton. So there's a minute 49 left in the game here. 2nd and 10 or so, maybe 2nd and 9.
You can follow us on Twitter at TheRealWaTV for all of our sports, news, highlights, and updates.
So with this 2nd and 9 play and the Warriors needing the ball back, if you're Riverside Brookfield here, are you going to go for an outside run or an inside run?
I'm going to go for an inside run. You just ran an outside, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors are ready to pounce on that. Running inside, it seems to be working so far today. And I think all you really have to do is get any type of score here. Just take enough time off the clock and end the game.
So now the Warrior defense will come back onto the field while the RB offense has 2 running backs in the I formation, as well as 2 receivers on the left and 1 on the right. Warrior defensive line gets ready in their positions. Murphy will take the snap, hand it off to Pena up the middle for a gain of a yard or 2. Eduardo Pena able to make yard or 2 gain. So it'll be 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and 6, and the Warriors will once again call their timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. 3rd and 7 now with a minute 45 left in the game.
I think if we can stop the first down here and hold the Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs to a field goal, they will still have a slight chance to maybe tie the game up.
The Warriors will need to stop them here as they only have 1 timeout left. If they can make the stop on this 3rd down play, they'll be able to stop the clock and potentially have time for a drive. Once again, we remind you we are at TheRealWaTV on Instagram and Twitter, so you can follow us there for any sports news for Wheaton Academy. So the Warrior defense comes back onto the field, ready to make a final stand here while the Riverside Brookfield offense comes on, looking to make a push here for the win. The Brookfield offense will have Pena at tight end and a running back, 2 running backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. It will be a rollout by Murphy, and he's sacked by Christopher Karstens. A questionable play call, and now the Warriors will call their final timeout, making it 4th and 11.
Yeah, that was not a smart play call by the Riverside Brookfield offense. Probably should have rolled out to the right because he was coming. So
great adjustment there by Karstens to make that play. So now we will have a minute and 40 seconds left. 4th and 11 here for the Bulldogs. They're probably too close to their own end zone to punt it, so we may see them go for it here.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
So you can see in the Warrior defensive huddle that they're trying to get ready for this final play here, hopefully on this drive, while the Riverside Brookfield offensive huddle is trying to discuss what in the world to do now on a 4th and 11 play, where if they can convert it, they probably clinch a win, but if they are not able to, the Warrior offense will take the ball back with a chance to drive down the field and win it themselves. And to signify the moment, we have the Warrior pep band playing the final countdown. So Murphy back in the shotgun spot with 3 receivers out to the right. Tries to get the Warrior D-line to jump, but they won't. He drops back to pass, and he'll throw it deep towards the end zone, towards Gentile, but he can't catch it. Oh, wow, that was close. Gentile was open in the end zone. Had the coverage beat, but it was just out of his reach. So the Warriors offense will take the field here. Very important now.
Garner looks hurt. Pablo may have twisted his ankle.
Garner was the one covering Gentile on that play.
That was a very close call. You see here.
Just barely out of his reach. So the Warrior offense, knowing this is it, is ready to go. Dorn in a shotgun position with 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He takes the snap, looks up the middle to Jason Rucker, who runs it. He's going up the field, and but he recovers. It looks like
Dorn's pass complete to Jason Rucker.
Rucker caught the ball, but then fumbled it on the hit.
There was a fumble on the play.
Both sides saying they picked up the football. Oh, it's a great strip. Oh, and it's recovered by Micah Nichols on Wheaton Academy. A huge recovery there for the senior. And so instead of a potential game-ending fumble, it is a first down. So the Warrior offense gets ready to go, knowing they have to go as quickly as possible. Baumgartner is the 3rd receiver on the right side. Dorn in the shotgun takes the snap. It's a low snap, but he recovers, looking to the left side. He'll throw it to Jason Rucker once again, who will go out of bounds at the Riverside Brookfield 49-yard line. So they get into Brookfield territory. It'll be 2nd and 3 now, but there's a minute and 6 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, we go back to that first catch by Jason Rucker. That was a very, very close call. Anyone could have gotten the ball there, and I know the entire Warrior sideline breathed a sigh of relief there.
Great catch, just needed to hold on to the football. Lucky that they recovered it. So Dorn will take the snap once again, looking around, and he will throw it to Stephen Garner, who will not get out of bounds. They need to go now. It'll be 3rd and 1, and there's about 51 seconds of counting. Garner was not able to get to the ball, not able to get out of bounds. So the Warrior offense will come up, trying to get set as quickly as possible. Here, 3rd and 1. Dorn takes a snap, looks, and he'll run it himself up the middle, and he'll slide now. That'll be a first down. So the clock will stop while the chains are moved, and then the clock will resume. So looks like the Warriors are going to attempt to spike the football, and they will. So it'll now be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 with 30 seconds remaining in the game.
I think at this point you're going to have to go for Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary here. It seems like the only chance here.
30 seconds left. They have about 3 plays or so to try to get 44 yards here.
They're going to have to get it all out of bounds. Well, actually remember, if they can get it close enough, they can still kick a field goal and go into overtime.
Yes, they can. So Dorn running the shotgun. 2 receivers on each side. He drops back to pass. The defensive line for Brookfield gets a lot of pressure. Dorn will heave it down the field, and it'll be incomplete. That was a jump ball between Alex Ventimilla and it looked like Owen Murphy on the coverage. No, correction, Matt Novak on the coverage. Neither able to come down with the ball. And so the clock stops after the incompletion. 22 seconds remaining, and it's 3rd and 10 now.
Ventimilla steps off the field hobbling. This is going to be a very close call.
So on the 3rd and 10 play now, the Warriors need a lot of yards and need the clock stopped afterwards too. 2 receivers on each side. Dorn takes the snap. Brookfield blitzes a lot. Rucker will take the ball. He's going up the field, and they will say he got out of bounds. It'll be 4th down, however. It'll be 4th and 2. They will be on the 36-yard line. Now this is an interesting play here. As it is 4th down, you can't just go deep, you need the yards, but also there's only 16 seconds left in the game. What would you recommend they do here?
I'm recommending they get it out of bounds. I don't know what type of play. They have to get it out of bounds if they want a chance at another play. Have to.
So Dorn goes back into shotgun here, and they snap it. He's looking. What is the play?
Uh-oh.
It looks like it's a false start on the Warriors.
This false start
That is
killer.
not good.
Hail Hail Mary
So
time.
instead, it'll be fourth and 7 now, with 16 seconds instead of 4th and 2. So now, regardless, they need a good amount of yards. So most likely a pass play here.
Yep.
Who do you think they should go to?
Rucker. Now Rucker has come up on a few plays hobbling, so hopefully he can go all out here for this last play.
16 seconds remaining in the game. Dorn in at shotgun with 2 receivers out wide on each side for the Warriors here. Dorn will take the snap on the 4th and 7 play, and it'll be a screen pass to Stephen Garner, who will get they call a flag. It was a first down for Stephen Garner, but a flag is down on the play, and I'm not sure who it is on.
Let's see.
The play was enough for a first down with 9 seconds remaining in the game.
Oh, a block in the back.
That
might be a block in the back.
May be a block in the back, which would put the Warriors back even farther. Stephen Garner had that catch, and it was a great call.
Yep, block in the back.
Block in the back on the Warriors, setting them back with only 9 seconds left in the game. Now their only hope really is a Hail Mary. Unfortunate call.
Or, I mean, at this point, you either Hail Mary or you have to get it inside the 30 and out of bounds to attempt a field goal to at least tie.
And it looks like there's another flag on the field. Looks like it's an unsportsmanlike on the Warriors sideline. Looks like, yeah, it'll be, nope. There will be no penalty yardage there, as there's only a sideline warning on the Warrior coaching staff. They did not love that penalty call earlier. So instead, it'll be 4th and 8, 9 seconds remaining in the game. Really, the 4th down doesn't matter. This is it.
Yep.
So here they go. Dorn out in the shotgun, empty formation, 3 receivers on the right. He's looking, avoiding pressure, and he will be settled, and it's fumbled.
That's it.
And that is the game. He's brought down on a strip sack on the last play of the game for the Riverside Brookfield defense. And the Warriors will turn it over. And the time has run out. Looks like that's the game. There is a flag thrown on the field now, although the game is over, so I don't really know what it would mean. That is a disappointing ending for the Warriors. It is the final score for tonight: Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs 20, Wheaton Academy Warriors 17. A hard-fought game by both teams. Warriors were not able to finish it, however, quite unfortunate. So the Warriors fall to 4-4, needing a win next week against Aurora Christian in a huge game for both teams. So now that is it. We thank you for tuning into this broadcast presented by WA TV. I'm Noah Houston, and he's RJ.
And I'm RJ.
We're signing out. Thank you for watching.
Go!